Hi, this is Mal from Gift the Truth. Today I saw a documentary, amazing documentary, which was narrated by Morgan Freeman about preconceived ideas and thoughts on human nature. And part of the program was about lying. And he specifically looked at what Professor John Kershaw from Utah University has been studying for over 30 years. And it sort of has developed in stages, obviously, because there are different ways that you lie nowadays because of technology. And a lot of people use computers, an email. You can, if you're not feeling well, you don't want to go to work. You've got your tennis gear on or your golf clubs in the car, and you just sort of send a message saying, "I'm not feeling very well today, I've got a fever," and off that email goes. Okay, you can lie, and it's fairly easy. Then you have communication on mobiles, messaging, which again starts to up the ante, as it were, on the lies that you're telling and the intelligence that's needed to be in control of the lie. And you can always use the excuse that, your battery's low. "Oh, my battery's running out. Oh, no, lucky, I hope this message gets to you. Losing my signal." You can come up with lies. You can delete the history straight away, but the person at the other end of who's receiving the message can hang on to the message that they've received. And then the worst one of all for somebody who is lying is the face-to-face situation, because you don't have time to think. When you're writing an email, you have the time to sit and to type in the message. When it comes to phones, it becomes a little bit more thought has to go into it. But when you're face-to-face, the situation is very, very different. Now, lie detectors and polygraphs have been known for many, many years as not 100%, but pretty much 85% of the results that come out of a polygraph test are giving you more or less the truth. And I hate using the word more or less because it gives an area of doubt. Professor Kershaw has developed technology which reads the pupils in your eyes and the reaction of the pupils to a question that they're lying to. And already his technology is comparable to a lie detector or a polygraph test. Now, we know in science and technology, you can talk about a year, 2 or 3 years, which in their language is like a day or 2 days. But for us, it is maybe in 2 or 3 years, there will be an app available that you literally can put in front of somebody and ask them questions, and the app will read the precise and exact movements of the pupils. And already the tests have shown that what he's doing works. Okay, but that's 2 or 3 years down the road. Now, why I'm mentioning 2 or 3 years down the road is because perhaps a lot of people a year ago were in a relationship where they were feeling pretty damn low. And Christmas is a horrible time for people who are unhappy. There's more suicides through the Christmas New Year period than any other time of the year. People who feel lonely, people who feel isolated, ignored. Their emotions are going in completely the opposite direction of what Christmas and New Year is supposed to represent. So when I put my last video on, I mentioned about making changes in yourself to see if your partner sees the differences. And we talked about hair downstairs, and perfumes. Whether any of you have tried that, I've had some stuff come through again to info@givethetruth. I found one comment rather interesting. She said, I could have put Dettol or TCP on and he wouldn't have noticed. I thought that was sadly amusing. But she was letting me know that's how bad she felt. And right now, there's children talking to mum and dad about what am I going to get for Christmas, what's on my list. And there's strong family units out there, there's strong couples, whether they're married or not, that are looking forward to this period when work stops and you're supposed to be spending a lot of time with the ones that you love. Now, for those that are cheating and those people who are pretty sure that their partner is being unfaithful, and maybe this time last year you thought there was no way that I'm going into 2016 in this same crap that's surrounding me on a daily basis and it filling my head 24 hours a day. So New Year's resolutions should be really, this time you should be doing something about it. You've got an opportunity. A decent bottle of perfume, it costs a lot more than Dettol, is probably between 70 and $100. And I think the best present you could get this year, the best gift you could be given, is the truth. You want the truth. I think you could, whether you're a billionaire, millionaire, but you're unhappy, whether you're just an average person who just wants to have a partner who is as committed to the relationship today as they were when you first got together, the truth is worth more than anything else. So really think about, I put on this 30 days to use. So anyone on our computers obviously register everything. So you have 30 days to use from the day of downloading the certificate. I think it's such an inexpensive way to get, even if you have to go through this Christmas knowing the truth, knowing that your partner is at some point going to be making excuses to go away from you, because if they're having an affair with someone who is not involved in a relationship but involved in a relationship with your partner, then they're the one who's maybe going to be on their own and they'll try and make excuses to get to see each other. So that's what you have to face over this next 6 or 7 weeks. But let this be the last year or the last month or the last day. Someone named Naomi, she bought a certificate on the 13th of this month when I announced that we're going to do the 30-day usage period of the certificate. She went out on her boyfriend, husband, I can't remember because it's one of quite a few, but her boyfriend husband had gone to a do which was supposed to be a guys do at the rugby club. This was in New Zealand, and she rang him at 11:30 from the car park of the rugby club. She'd gone there with her sister or a friend. I can't remember exactly if it was a sister or a friend. And he was surrounded by lots, she could hear in the background lots of people chatting and a very social sort of atmosphere that he was obviously in. She was sat in a car park with 3 cars at the rugby club, and those 3 cars were staff cars, and they were basically closing up for the night. So he turned up 7:30 in the morning, I think it was. Can't quite remember, but So she said, I bought it knowing that with 30 days, I knew there'd be a window of opportunity, a moment that gives you that courage to do it. Anyway, she said, I only needed 3 days. So she got what she wanted, much quicker than she thought she would get it. But she knew at some point that what she felt to be true needed to be confirmed, and she got that from this guy. So it's a good time for you to be thinking about getting through this period if you're unhappy, and starting next year with a clean slate, a clean foundation. There's going to be pain and suffering in there, but at least you're able to move forward knowing that you have control of your life again. That's as simple as that. Okay, thanks for listening.